What? Where the hell am I? I fell asleep outside of a all-you-can-eat buffet in Chinatown, and I wake up in bed with a random man.
Max Smith, welcome to the second channel.
Hola!
This is where the fun is had and the entertainment is given.
On the bed.
Oh, you grabbed it.
I'm so naughty. So naughty.
We do it in the shower. It's cleaner.
Cleaner.
It's time efficient, isn't it? Have a rut, wash off the nut.
Would that be allowed in?
That's
what she said. Or he.
I've brought you down here today to do a little tier list.
Tier list?
Yeah, and I don't mean, times you've cried. So I've had a few tier lists.
Yeah, man.
Parents' divorce.
I cried then.
We're going to use our knowledge of the people as people, our
behind
encounters.
the YouTube content.
One of the people that I watched that inspired me to do this was WillNE.
Big up, Will.
I'm sure don't actually. Responding to the Sidemen, he called his video.
This is good.
It's just an advert. Like.
Oh.
Stephen, I can sort that one easy.
What? Stinker? Stinker? Next time you need a joke writing, go to Morgs, mate.
Yeah, Morgs has got some sick banter.
He does, yeah. The categories are God tier, banger solid, not for me, had your day, and subhuman scum. I would put him in subhuman scum, but he's been good behind closed doors, not in a sexual way. So I'm going to put him in not for me. Not for me.
Hey, people liked Hitler, but not for me.
Should we go for KSI?
KSI, he's big news.
Have you met him?
Never. Well, I saw him.
The Sidemen matches.
Sidemen match, yeah. So I was at the free bar.
Yeah.
Living it large.
He probably put that on, mate.
What, the free bar?
Yeah.
Got to. Don't care about anything else, mate.
Chris MD, I love Chris. However, I know that you have a certain bit of beef with him.
Last night I was having a good time, sitting at home with a flashlight, and then somebody says, "Oh, you should watch the new Chris MD video." I said, "I'm sure, I may as well throw a dog a fucking bone." So there I am watching it, and he starts talking about the F2 diss track. Oh, this is fun. This is fun. Yeah, get it out there, get some new views. Anyway, wait a minute. Is that Lawrence in the video? No, it's not. It's Max. Sorry, Lawrence. That was offensive, wasn't it? I've just confused you with a fucking blob.
And ever since that day, Chris MD has become my arch nemesis. Alright, if you want to put him in banger, we'll put him halfway and put had your day.
Thank you. Whilst we're on the subject of beef, Cal Freezy.
Oh, for God's sake.
So long story short, he was...
Long story short.
Up.
He was acting up. He was making me feel like a small boy.
But he was just playing up thinking you'd jump on board with it.
And
do a little bit of improv.
I probably went a bit too... I was fuming. I was like, what the f***? Who is this bed?
Yeah, that's fine, we can blame him.
I took a joke and I just... Which I hate. I'm never normally like that.
Put him in solid.
Yeah, solid. No, put him in banger, man.
Yeah.
Get him as far away from Chris MD as you can.
Saffron Barker, are you familiar? So we're going to go off my experience.
Yeah, of course.
I've not watched the videos. I've met her once. It was at a KSI free bar.
These are all going to be... We've met them at a KSI free bar.
Yeah. She was stood there at the bar and I went, "Oh, you're Saffron Baker." She went, "Barker." And I just turned away. So for that...
It was solid, mate.
You had your day, Saffron. And what a day it was. What Reeve?
Oh, big fan of Reeve.
Reeve. You know what? We don't need to beat around the bush. Solid, banger, God tier. God tier. We went to a gay bar with him. He was God tier in there as well. Okay, let's go for some classic vloggers now. Marcus Butler. Ever watched him? Maybe 10 years ago he was big. That blatantly says had your day.
Had your day.
Comedy Shorts Gamer.
The only thing I've seen of his, and it was a clip on something else, is of him not very happy. If this was a real tier list, he'd be at the top. We had fun. Mate,
is he not for me?
Not for me.
Not for me. Should we go for an easy one? Bambino Becky helped us prank James Ormrod.
For that, God tier, I'd say.
God tier.
I've actually played Bambino Becky in a video.
Yes, you have.
Hey,
hi, how are you?
It's me, Bambino Becky.
I'm Alex.
Ah, yes, what a lad. The only issue I have with I'm Alex is I was at a bar and some guy went, "Oh, who are you?" And Alex went, "Alex." That was the perfect time to rep the brand and say, "I'm Alex."
So is he solid?
Yeah, solid, yeah.
There we go. Our first solid? We'll go for Morgs.
Morgs.
I have met him. You're never going to believe where.
In a morgue?
No, it was a free bar. We've been drinking all night, and the bartender looks at me and goes, "ID, please." I'm stood next to a f***ing 17-year-old. Don't take that out of context, please. And I had to show my ID, and he didn't. I've seen like 5 seconds of his content. That's the most I can usually last of the video. It's not for me. PewDiePie. Have you watched PewDiePie?
I've watched, some of his stuff. He's at the top, isn't he?
He's at the top, but he's not a god in my eyes. Weirdly enough, I'd say solid.
Yeah.
Thomas Gray, you aware of him?
Stag Night.
Stag Do, that's his.
Stag Do.
You know, any girl comes over, smash, elbow to the face, get out of here. This is a boys' night only.
He was one of my favourite YouTubers, like one of the funniest. Oh. But you don't upload enough.
Yeah.
It's harsh, but if he uploaded now, he'd be in banger. Oh, should we just get the elephant out of the room?
Morg's mum.
The fact she basically degrades herself and does all this stuff.
Yeah, imagine degrading yourself on camera.
For that, I'm going to put Morg's mum in solid. A solid mother.
Is she?
Well, she supports her son's career.
Does she?
She goes to extent. Yeah.
Not really. She's just using him for the clout.
How'd your day, love? Alfie Days.
He lived on £1 or something.
For a video.
Which?
I think he spent 15 quid anyway. I can't have Thomas Gray in the same as...
No, that's no.
There we go. Let's go for Joe Sugg. I've met him. He was very funny.
Was he?
Yeah. He attacked his mate Josh Peters with the dildo. I thought that was hilarious.
Very nice.
Not attacked in a horrible way, just messing around. For that, I'll put him in solid. Casper Lee.
Heard of him? No idea.
Watched him?
No.
Not for me then. Ollie White. Watched him?
No.
I've watched him. I've watched his recent stuff. Carl Freezer, your best mate, made a joke about his brother looking like he's been held hostage in the videos.
To the boring shop we go! Let's go! Come on, man!
Just made me laugh and I didn't even know the context.
It's banged on. I'm going to say had your day for him. So Ella?
I've heard of she sold an advent calendar for 50 quid.
That's not her legacy. It is, isn't it?
It is.
Had your day. Chunks. A long time ago, Max was talking about making his own channel.
Oh, for
and
God. Wait, is that him? Oh, no! My one video idea was how to make a big egg sandwich.
A big egg sandwich, which I thought was ridiculous.
Compacted?
You know what, just for that,
Yeah. Banger.
Yeah, great minds think alike, Chunks.
Well done, mate. True Geordie and Lawrence. I watch their channel more than anyone else's. They don't make banging videos in terms of crazy. It's always quite, sat down.
Yeah, you'll never see True Geordie on a zip line doing I spent 74 hours on a zip line.
It's solid content.
Yeah, it's good fun.
They're good people, so I'll put them in banger. The Sidemen, they're doing well.
I think, are they the biggest in the UK?
Probably at the moment, yeah. So they're making banging videos.
Yeah.
Are they god tier?
No.
Banger. Spencer Owen, aka Spencer FC.
AKA didn't pay for a free bar at the Wembley Cup.
Should we put him in solid?
Yeah, was the Wembley Cup a charity event?
Some went to charity, I'm sure.
Subhuman scum.
Should we go from the Wembley Cup to the F2?
Don't want to waste any breath talking about them.
Zach and Jay.
They're really doing stuff that
very few are.
I don't watch, but
sure, they make good videos,
Sure.
stuff that no one else does. Sure. They once came on a night out. I accidentally kicked over a homeless person's money.
And took it as well. That was the main issue.
I didn't pick it up because I didn't realise I'd done it. And they knew about this and they've never blackmailed me over it. So for that, I'm going to put them in banger.
Callum Adams.
I watched his reaction video.
Hey, welcome to Callum's Corner. I've basically spent the last 12 hours incandescent with rage.
It was the funniest video I've watched this year. It was amazing. And I can't usually take a joke, but he dressed me down beautifully. And
Which
the
I'll be
video
doing
was
later
alright. No, that's disgusting. I'm going to put him in solid.
Nico
Wamalana. Have you met him?
Summer in the City.
Oh yeah.
I didn't speak to him that much, but he seemed like a perfectly.
Yeah, he's a lovely guy.
Lovely man.
Banger. There we go. What about CGF?
Microwaved his head.
They've done other things.
Jackass of YouTube.
The modern day, yeah. It's between banger and solid for me. What do you think?
Let's go. Banger.
Banger.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, Joe Weller.
A friend of mine showed me the videos of him doing wrestling moves into his swimming pool.
Oh yeah.
That made me laugh.
I think that's when, and I don't want to be offensive to Joe, but I think that's when he peaked. For me, he was one of the people that I watched who was like, I want to be a YouTuber. Because he was, doing somewhat sort of comedy style videos.
The wrestling videos made me laugh, and that's all that matters.
I said we put him in solid.
Yeah.
And he could go back to banger. So he gets more views than me, but I wouldn't put myself in banger either.
Loser.
Callux, you've met him?
Yeah. Solid guy.
Say no more. Jack, mate.
We filmed with him.
Oh,
very early on.
Now you've been making these comedy videos for over 5 years now.
His £50 advent calendar video with the Zoe.
He does make,
Yeah.
when the time comes, he makes bangers. He's probably the person that I watched before anyone else. Maybe him or KSI. I would say solid.
Yeah.
Last but not least,
Hey,
Rota
my
Shaw.
boy.
We've met him in person.
Mainly at free bars.
Does that give you a false impression of him?
I bet if I met him sober.
Bingo. Had your day. Had your day.
See you later, subhuman scum. Yeah, God tier for me.
God tier. Up he goes. We don't mean anything by it. It's just our
Do me a favour.
our personal.
Don't speak for me.
We didn't say anything bad. We didn't say anything at all.
There's some people that I was watching you speak about them, like just from the safety down there,
Yeah.
and I was thinking, you really want to say that?
What about the bit I cut out about Morgs' mum's?
What, you've got that out? No!
Thank you for watching. Stay safe and bye.
Bye, guys.
The greatest weekend of my life.
Oh God! I just had a crazy Vietnam flashback about the time I was in a small village and people forgot to like, comment and subscribe.